Great. Hello, everybody, one more time. What we're going to
Hello.
do is
Hello.
you're going to compare your
Hello,
answers.
everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
You are going to compare your answers with your classmates. Let's go in sessions where I'm going to team you up in groups of 3 and compare your answers quickly, how the questions go. Yes, all we're doing is just quickly check if you have all the same answers, and if not, ask why. Example, what do you have for number 3? For number 3, I have, what do you do? And if you have a different answer, you say, why? Okay? And come to an agreement. Okay, let's go in sessions, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm waiting for Nancy to join us. And as soon as not, well, okay, let's do it. Lydia, you can't hear us? Lydia can't hear us. Okay, we'll have to talk. We have to work with that. Lydia Sebastian. Okay, let's go. Okay,
Welcome back.
Daddy, Alma, Paula,
Yeah.
Arnold, did you compare
Yep.
your answers?
Yeah.
Well, we were barely getting started.
Very, very quickly, teacher.
Did you have some different opinions?
Well, we were about to get started on that.
Really? Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
But it's all right. It's
But,
all right.
but we can do it faster, okay? Okay, let's see number 1. I say, where is your family from originally? I put my verb is on number 1.
Perfect. Where is? Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct.
I said number 2 or somebody else?
Go ahead, do number 2.
Okay, me? Okay. Number 2, that
Time's
say,
off.
yes. Oh, me?
Sure.
Are your parents from another city? So my verb is are because we're talking in plural, parents.
Parents.
Yeah. Mhm. Do I continue or no?
And somebody else give the next one?
Okay.
Number 3, I have, what was your favorite game when you were little? What was your favorite game when you were
Yeah,
little?
I agree. I agree with you because we're
Yeah.
talking in single
About the
game.
game, favorite game. Yeah.
Mhm.
Number 4, me.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead, do number 4, please.
Were you good at number 4? Were you? Oh no, I'm sorry. Were you good at a sport, child? As well.
The child. Okay. Yeah, the verb is where? Yes,
Where?
I agree with you.
Okay,
Yes.
very good. Excellent. Next.
Number 5. How
Yes.
many people do you know in your neighborhood? Yes. Yeah,
Yes, that's correct.
yeah, it's correct.
You know.
Do you
Next.
know?
Number 6.
Does your best friend live near you?
Very good. Does live. Next.
Yes, that's right.
Number 7, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Which friend spends the most time at your house?
Okay.
Very good.
And yep.
Number
Yeah,
8.
that is in third person. Yeah.
Yep.
Is missing S. Number 8. What did you do home? No, what did you get home last night?
Number 8.
No.
No. What do you do on your
It's
friends?
do and do.
No,
Ok,
sorry.
me brinqué a la 9.
Number 8.
What do you do at your friends?
Do on
Do
the
on the weekend.
it's do and do.
You do.
Number 9.
Mhm.
Number 9 is
Sorry,
What?
sorry. Number is what do you do and your friends what? Sorry.
do and do.
Do and
Repeat
do.
again.
Do.
Do and do again. Yeah. Okay.
And number 9,
Okay.
when did you get home last night? Did and get.
Yes.
Yeah.
When did you get?
Get.
Perfect. Next, number 10.
10, did and go out. Did you go out with your friend last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. 11.
What are you doing for exercise now?
What are you doing for exercise now?
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
12. 12. Are you getting enough exercise?
Are you getting enough exercise these days?
Yes.
Number 13.
What were you doing at
What were
this time yesterday?
Where? Mhm.
Doing.
At this time yesterday.
I put it at did.
Number 14.
14.
Were
Were
you hanging
Were you
out?
hanging out
With your friends yesterday?
Yesterday.
Were you?
Did you hanging out?
Hanging out, yes.
Number
15.
15.
How long do you know your best friend?
Oh,
One more
where?
time. How long
Have you known?
Own.
have you known?
Your best friend.
Yeah. KNOWN.
and
Number 16.
Past participle.
present perfect.
Have
How long
your
have
best friend ever made
One more time. 16.
Have.
Have your best friend ever
Your
made
best friend.
has
Has your best
your
friend ever
best
made you
friend
angry?
has your best friend ever make you angry?
Made.
Is a third person.
Yes.
Name.
Made you
Yeah.
angry.
But
Number
your best
17.
friend ever made how
Present continuous.
how
Present perfect
Okay, how has your English
how-
class
no.
been
how
going
your English
this year?
class?
how have your English class
How
been?
has.
How has
Has.
your English
How
class
has
been
your
going
English class
this year?
Been.
Going.
been?
Been.
Been going. Been going.
Going this year.
Going.
Yes, been
How
going.
has
Next, 18.
en Spanish, ¿cómo estaba tu clase en inglés?
Been going. Been going.
Has your English
Hello,
class been
Humberto.
going this year?
Hi, how are you? I'm
Number
sorry,
18.
I'm course.
Have
I'm
you
coursing in the
Learning a lot?
learning a lot?
Have you been learning? Have you been learning a lot?
Yes.
Have you?
You've been learning a lot.
Yes.
Have you been learning a lot?
Yes.
Number 19.
Can
Modo-
you
Can you
English
speak?
better than your friends?
Can you speak English better than your friends?
Mhm.
And
Yes.
And in number 20,
Can you
in your
speak?
opinion, how much time should you spend practicing English every day?
I'm just saying that the answer the
Can you
Should
spend?
spend
You spend English every day.
practicing English every day. Now, the first one, I did right.
Where is your family from originally?
And next,
are.
Are your parents
and number
from
3.
another city?
Yes.
Was.
What was?
What was?
Those are the answers. Now, please
Yeah.
take a picture or correct your answers. Let's
Yeah.
go. What you're going to do is you have only 4 minutes to ask and answer all the questions. Did you write your answers?
Yeah.
You're not-
Somebody have
Everything is fine.
I have 4 mistakes.
Yeah.
I made
Hear you.
one mistake.
I think somebody has to turn on your audio because we can listen to you,
Yes.
teacher. Sorry.
Background noise, guys. Manuel.
It's Manuel.
Somebody has two classes at the same time.
I'm I don't listen correctly. I am. I have a course in the university to the time.
It's
Uh,
okay. Can you turn off your microphone when you don't need to speak?
okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. When you want to participate, you can turn on your microphone on, or when we ask you a question, you can turn your microphone back on again.
Okay, that's correct.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, friends.
Simultaneous, no problem.
Very good. All right. Now we're going to go in sessions, and in only 4 minutes, ask and answer all the questions. Can you do that?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes? Perfect. And you're going to go in trios.
Okay.
So when one person asks the first question, everybody answers. Another person asks the second one, and a different person asks the third one, and you rotate and ask all the questions, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
There. Lydia.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, perfect. You can hear us. Excellent.
Yes,
Let's
I
go.
can hear you.
Let's go, please.
If it's possible, yes, please.
This is a suggestion. You
I can
have
hear the
a
voice of Carrie.
WhatsApp group.
What?
You have a WhatsApp group.
Yes.
You are
Yes.
in a WhatsApp group.
Yes.
You can arrange a meeting with some of your fellow classmates and practice in another time.
Oh,
For
Oh,
example,
that's a
you can
good
practice
strategy.
School, school.
later on tonight,
Yeah.
or tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon, anytime you want.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
It will be good for you.
Okay.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, you
Yes.
have the slides, you have the questions, and you can just go from there. Just ask those questions again. Remember
Okay.
that you have your 6 questions that you wrote. You
Yeah.
can ask them as well.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right. I turn off my camera to make my computer work a little better. That's the only reason why I do it.
All right, sounds good.
Perfect. So let's continue. Now, today, we're going to see okay, hold on a second. There. Coincidences. Right there. I have it on the screen. Let me as soon as you can see it.
Okay, got it.
Can you read it, please?
Have you ever experienced
Have you ever experienced an amazing coincidence?
Perfect. What do you see on the pictures?
two girls talking?
Rabbits and two beautiful girls.
Rabbit.
Two woman, two
What's up there?
rabbits.
What are the
Cat and
coincidences?
a
One
rabbit.
rabbit.
Yeah, they looks like happy.
And they are in different parts. For example, the two woman, maybe they are in the city.
One is a cat, it's not a rabbit. One is a rabbit.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes,
And
one is a cat.
another is a cat. Yes, you're
And
right.
it's a-
And
the
what is
one-
the coincidence?
Maybe they are friends.
the color? The color.
They look,
Clothes.
they look
The
like,
same color.
as a twin.
Dressing the same.
same dress?
On the small
Same
Same
picture,
dress.
it looks like they are smiling. There's a
The
face.
rabbit
They're
and the
happy.
cat
Looks like a
look like
face.
twins.
A smiling face.
The thing, I think
The
the
animals are
That they are
happy.
happy.
Hey, I know that story.
Good. What do you think about coincidences?
That
they are
happened.
in the same place.
Wow, that's a nice one. So they took a picture 11 years ago, and I mean, the 11 years before,
Before
then
get
11 years
married.
later, they got
They just stay
married.
in the
That's
same place. but
Somebody
without
told me,
saying hi.
somebody told me once a coincidence just appears twice. When it says simultaneous is when some things or I don't know occurs like 1, 2, 3 times. That's
Okay.
not coincidence. That's the coincidence is about to talk and twice. No more, no more, no more, no more times. No several times.
Okay, good.
In my case, coincidences don't exist. It's just destiny.
Awesome. Thank
My
you.
idea.
Strong
Oh,
answer. Strong answer.
Awesome. Awesome. Next. Have you seen, heard of,
Taylor Swift.
coincidence?
Okay. The destiny tanto.
Taylor Swift.
Destiny is destiny.
Taylor Swift.
one of the coincidence, one of the weird coincidence in this era was about the earthquake, like as in Mexico City.
Okay.
The same day as the same hour. That's a weird coincidence. Eh?
Yes, yes, that is a coincidence. That's correct.
That's a terrible
What
tragedy.
happened in your coincidence?
What happened?
Yeah. Have
Oh,
you
I
ever
was wearing.
experienced a coincidence?
Yeah, we were wearing exactly
Yes.
the same.
Yeah, what
Yes.
happened?
It's an
Like a
expression.
surprise. He's surprised about something.
So
Something funny that can happen.
he says,
Good. Now we're going to see two stories. We're going to listen to Glenn Hutt's story and Emma Rivers' story.
Okay.
What do you think the coincidence is for Glenn?
They got married.
He's sharing that emotion to his friends.
They are different stories, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So what happened with Glenn? What do you think?
They're on the forest, maybe talking.
They're
And
tourists. They are all tourists, and that's a coincidence. It's okay. What about with Emma Rivers? What coincidence do you think happened?
it looks like they are in a restaurant or something like that. In an office,
No, it
maybe.
looks
They
Maybe
have a break time.
friends.
Okay.
No, it looks
Maybe they have the same friends because in the
Yeah.
Google Talk it says it's Jerry, so they know the same people.
Perfect.
yes.
Good job. Now all we have to do is listen and check what coincidence they talk about. Are you ready?
Yeah.
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 Getting started. A. Listen. What coincidences did these people experience?
Have you ever experienced an amazing coincidence? Glenn Hutt.
Actually, yeah. One thing that sticks in my mind is, years ago, I was out in the Australian outback, driving through the desert. One night, I had set up camp and was cooking, and this van appeared out of nowhere with 2 guys in it. It was nice to have company because I hadn't spoken to anyone in days. I'd gone on this trip by myself, you see. Well, it turned out one of them had graduated from the same college I did. Small world, huh?
Emma Rivers.
Oh, yeah. I think life is full of coincidences. I remember one time I had just met my husband-to-be and we hadn't known each other long. Well, he was showing me photos of an old friend that he hadn't seen or spoken to in years, a college friend who'd moved to Spain, Jerry. Anyway, there we were looking at these photos when the phone rang and you'll never believe it. It was his friend Jerry. He just called out of the blue.
Great. Do you have some ideas?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
Does anybody need to listen again?
Not for me.
Me neither.
Great. So let's talk about Glenn Hutt's story. What happened?
He was
What
in a
happened in
camp
his
in
story?
Australia, and then a car van appeared in front of him, and he was excited because he didn't speak with anybody
Yes.
at that time. So that person inside the van was one of he also went to the same school he went in the past. So
Okay, so the coincidence is that he ran into a student from his old high school.
yeah,
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
They
What
were
about with
college.
Emma Rivers? What is the coincidence?
He met a guy that she studied with him.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
we're
met a
just
guy.
talking about
I
we're
think
talking
that
about somebody, weren't they? And then he called.
Emma and her husband received
his
a
friend
phone
Jerry.
call from Jerry.
Jerry.
Mhm. That was the weird thing.
Once they were just talking
the
about
coincidence is that they know
nowhere.
the same person.
Mhm.
They know the same person?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a look. There is a story, and listen and read at the same time again.
Page 54. Unit 6. Strange Events. Lesson A. Coincidences. 1. Getting started. A. Listen. What coincidences did these people experience?
Have you ever experienced an amazing coincidence? Glenn Hutt.
Actually, yeah. One thing that sticks in my mind is years ago, I was out in the Australian outback driving through the desert. One night, I had set up camp and was cooking, and this van appeared out of nowhere with two guys in it. It was nice to have company because I hadn't spoken to anyone in days. I'd gone on this trip by myself, you see. Well, it turned out one of them had graduated from the same college I did. Small world, huh?
Yeah.
Emma Rivers.
Oh, yeah. I think life is full of coincidences. I remember one time I had just met my husband to be, and we hadn't known each other long. Well, he was showing me photos of an old friend that he hadn't seen or spoken to in years, a college friend who'd moved to Spain, Jerry. Anyway, there we were looking at these photos when the phone rang, and you'll never believe it. It was his friend Jerry. He just called out of the blue.
Good.
They were talking about him and he called.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
so the
think, in my
coincidence is
opinion,
that
was the call was the
so it
coincidence.
wasn't her friend, right? It was a friend of
The college.
a
Yes.
husband to be, a future husband.
Hotline, yep.
Picture.
And just when they were talking about him, he called, right?
Yes.
This is destiny. This is destiny.
Very good, guys. What do you think of their stories? What do you think of Glenn Hutt's story? Is that strange or is that possible?
That's possible.
It
That
could
is
be
possible.
possible. Yes.
Yeah, what about Emma
It is
Rivers?
possible. Yeah, it is possible.
Yeah, it had happened to me before.
Yes, awesome. Has this ever happened to you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Really awesome. That's easier.
Yes.
That's better still. Let's check. Complete the answers. Look at the anecdotes to help you. Number 1, why was Glenn happy to have company? Because he
has many
hadn't spoke.
years.
He hadn't spoken one day.
Just back in 21.
He
In
hadn't
In days.
Spoken to anyone in days.
Spoke.
There you go. He hadn't spoken.
Yeah.
Number 2, why wasn't Glenn with his friends? Because he
He was.
He had gone.
Had gone on a trip
He
by
was
himself.
on the trip by himself.
had gone.
Had gone.
We are supposed to complete the answers in present or past perfect. In past perfect.
Nope, you're supposed to complete the answers looking at the anecdotes.
Okay, with the information we have there.
Yeah. Look at the information in the anecdotes and complete. So let's go again. Number 1. Why was Glenn happy to have company? It was nice to have company
It was nice. Because I hadn't spoken to anyone.
Because I hadn't
No one spoke to anyone in days.
to anyone in days. So the answer is because he hadn't spoken to anyone.
Because he hadn't spoken to anyone in days.
Very good. Number 2.
Okay.
Why wasn't Glenn with his friends?
Because
Gone on the trip by myself. Because he had gone on the trip by
He had gone to a trip.
Because he wants to travel
because
alone.
He wanted to travel by himself. Number 3. Were Emma's husband and Jerry close? Yes, but
They hadn't seen.
They hadn't.
Yes.
They hadn't seen or spoken in years.
they
Hadn't seen.
Hadn't seen.
hadn't seen.
Okay, hadn't seen.
Hadn't seen or spoken to.
or spoken, right? Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Hadn't spoken to anyone.
Listo.
Hadn't seen or spoken to.
Yes. Okay.
Perfect. And number 4. What did Emma find out about Jerry?
He had moved to Spain years
Had
ago.
moved.
He had moved.
He had moved to Spain years ago.
Perfect. Now, this is the interesting part. What time tense is this?
Past perfect.
Past perfect.
Past perfect.
Past perfect.
Very good. Past perfect tense. It is used for the past. Sorry. One more time. Past perfect tense. It is used for the past action. Already finished when another past action happened. After the film had started, we arrived. That means that this is a previous event. Is before this past event.
Yes.
And they're both in the past. It's also used for the past action that started in the past and continued up until a given time in the past. I had never seen him for 5 days. For unreal, well, we'll see this later in reported speech.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, no questions.
So we had an intro.
So we have the past perfect. Action finished before another action. Example, Michael had run. I'm sorry, what am I reading? Michael had already jogged by the time we ate. So they are both in the past.
Correct.
Okay. There was a meeting Monday at 8 o'clock. That was the meeting.
Yeah.
Arrival time, 8:15. The meeting had already started by the time I arrived.
Already started by the time.
Okay.
Good?
Good teacher.
Yes.
Okay. We have some more examples. I went there after I had completed the task. She had come late to school. My father and mother had been married for 2 years when I was born. Until he went to England, he had never spoken English. If you had studied hard last year, he would have passed all his exams. This is an incorrect sentence. Let me fix it. If he had studied hard last year, he would have passed all his exams. Any questions?
No.
At the moment,
Past
no.
perfect. We use the past perfect to talk about things that happened before an event in the past. I had set up camp and was cooking when this van appeared out of
Pasado
nowhere.
perfecto.
Yes. So we have three different sets scenarios.
Okay.
I had set up camp,
One event.
was cooking,
2,
and appeared.
3.
Okay. What is the first one?
I don't know.
Has set up a camp.
Has set up.
That's perfect. I have set up camp.
Past
What is
perfect.
was cooking?
Past continuous.
Continuous.
Oh, past continuous.
And van appeared.
Simple past.
Simple past.
Okay. Now, why the difference of the tenses?
One occur after it. Before.
They are in the past.
Yes, they all three are in the past. But why past perfect, past continuous, and simple past?
Because they were not happening at the same time.
Can you repeat, please?
They were not happening at the same time.
They did not happen at the same time?
They were not happening at the same time.
All right, so this happened first, right?
Yes, past perfect.
Yep.
The past perfect was the first event, the
Yes.
oldest event.
Yes.
And then these two.
Yes.
And this was going on when this happened, right? This was in progress.
Interrupt action.
Next example. I had just met my husband to be. He was showing me photos when the phone rang.
Or
The same.
is the same. The first event I had
It
just.
was nice
Years.
to have
Past
company
perfect.
because I hadn't spoken to anyone in days.
First, if I hadn't spoken. And then I was.
Jerry was a college friend that he hadn't seen in years. He'd moved. What is he'd moved?
Move is
Spain.
it went. It
had.
went.
He
Yes.
has moved.
He
Past
had
perfect.
Perfect.
have moved.
H.
He
A.
had moved to Spain.
Perfect. Past
He
perfect.
had
Now
moved
we
to
have the
Spain.
questions and short answers in the past perfect. Had you gone by yourself?
Esto está.
Yes, I
Had.
I had.
had.
Yes, I
Had
have.
they been in touch? No, they
No, they hadn't.
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 No, they
Where
haven't.
had he moved to?
To Spain.
To Spain. Complete the sentences using past perfect. Only past perfect.
Okay.
Number one,
Past perfect.
The fire had already reached.
Already
Fire
reached.
had already reached.
Had
Already.
already
Fire
reached.
has.
The roof by the
The
time.
fire had.
Right.
number three,
Um,
Three?
she had watched
Had watched.
favorite TV program.
what?
Had watched.
Had watched.
Had
Had
watched.
Had
Yeah.
watched. Yes, Helen went to bed
Number
after
That
she
was the
four.
finish. The finish is
Had tried.
ed.
had tried.
Next,
Number five.
Had
By the
begun.
time
Had begun. Had began. Had began.
began.
okay. Next,
It has begun.
Began.
Had eaten.
Had eaten.
Had eaten.
Eden.
Had eaten all the ice cream before I happened to fridge. Yes.
Just, I have a question.
yes.
In number 5, everyone had begun. No, it's begun.
Begun.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's begun.
Begun. It's begun.
Begun.
So yes.
Ah, okay.
It's like a song. Begun.
That's basically, yeah.
Yes.
Begun. Spell it, please.
Yeah, you
Next,
can write began, but you can pronounce began.
Yeah.
It's different pronunciation, I think.
Yes.
Begin.
Begin, began, begun.
Yes, it's begin, began, and begun.
Spell it.
Begun.
Spell the word, teacher.
When I was in the high school, the teacher teach us and like a song.
A rap
All
song?
the yes,
that's good.
Yeah,
all the verbs,
I know
all the
I know the rap song.
all the verbs.
Nice.
a very
I
long
sing it.
a very long list.
Yeah.
Next, guys.
Lorenzo had eaten all the ice cream before I opened the fridge.
Next.
We are on number 8, right?
It's no.
I went on 7.
Hadn't
Hadn't
studied.
She had number 8. She hadn't.
He didn't pass the test
Hadn't
because he
studied.
hadn't studied.
Hadn't studied. Yes.
Teacher, could you please write the
It's
word down?
it's a
Haven't studied.
left.
9 had left.
Had
Left.
left.
The window's open.
Had left.
left. L-E-F-T.
Number 10 had broken.
Broken.
Had broken.
Broken.
Bad broken. Yes, break, broke, broken. Yes, all the times. It's like a song.
Like this song. It sounds the
I
same.
have a trauma.
Teacher, it will be better if you write the answer down, please.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry. I did hear you, but I didn't realize that was the question exactly. Okay. The fire
Had already reached. So we can have the picture of the exercise.
reached. Okay. Next, number 2.
He had
Had
stolen.
Had
It-
stolen.
stolen. Yes, sorry.
Stolen.
Stolen. 3.
Stolen.
Had watched.
Had watched.
ED.
I'll watch.
What?
Had tried.
Had tried.
That's correct.
Had tried.
Had tried.
And everyone had begun.
Next.
Had begun.
Begun. Begun.
Had begun.
BEGUN.
And
Had begun dancing. Okay.
Had eaten.
had eaten.
Had eaten.
Next.
Had snowed.
Had snowed.
Had snow. Snow. Snow.
Next.
Hadn't studied.
Hadn't.
Hadn't studied.
Had not studied.
Put there. There's an error. There's a mistake.
Hadn't.
left.
Had slept.
Had left.
Then
Had broken.
Had broken.
Had broken.
Okay. Is that better?
yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. All right. Now is your turn. Let's go in sessions. You're going to do the next slide.
Teacher,
Can I
can we
erase
take
everything
a
on this one?
picture? Can
Go
we
ahead.
take a picture?
Go ahead.
Please, can I take a picture?
Yes, go right ahead.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Now the next one is this slide. Let's go in sessions, please. I'm gonna send you the slide on the WhatsApp group.
Okay, thank
Please,
you.
let's go.
Okay.
Did you finish the activity?
Yes, we finished the activity.
Perfect. Awesome. So, hello everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back. How was the activity? Did you
Regular
finish?
verb. Really good.
Back to class.
Thank you, Lydia and Carla.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Now
It's a
let's go for
pleasure.
the very interesting part. Okay. Now comes the challenge.
Oh, challenge.
Yes.
Is
Look at the
this
pictures. What do you see in the pictures, guys?
And the first one, I can see just a woman.
a young woman?
Texting,
Looking
talking with
the cell phone.
her
Yes.
friends,
Maybe texting. And the
getting a
second
conversation in
one,
the supermarket,
They are doing shopping.
Yeah.
sharing
Yes.
some
What about the
shopping
last
tips.
one?
the
Friendship.
last one, they I have the
It's about girls.
brothers.
The children are in the bar.
Now,
The
can
girls
somebody
looks
please
like a
give the
superhero.
instructions for me?
Which one?
The instructions.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Right, me teacher.
Go
Complete
ahead, sir, please.
complete the story with either the simple past or past perfect. Sometimes both are possible. Then practice with a partner.
That's right. Now you need to decide if it's past perfect or simple past.
Okay.
All you have to do is work with your classmates in teams again, in sessions again.
Yes.
Yes. The slide is in the WhatsApp group right now.
Yeah.
Okay. How many minutes do you want? 1 or 2?
2 minutes. 2
More
minutes.
time.
Maximum, the maximum.
5 minutes, okay?
5?
Yes.
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge.
Yeah.
Kari, Joanna.
A lot of questions.
There. Let's go, please.
Okay. Thanks,
Oh
teacher.
my goodness.
Okay, so who do I have here? Hi, Kari, Lucy. Hi. Everybody's here.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody's coming back. Perfect. That's
Help.
awesome.
All right. I got put into 2 different groups.
Okay.
It was my friend. Okay, which 2?
Okay.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Hello?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did
Good.
we go to the answers?
Yes, let's check answers, please.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Okay.
begin with number 1. Okay. Have you ever been talking about someone and then they called you? They called you. Yeah, that happens to me a lot. In fact, last week, this is our point of starting point. Yes, last week, I was thinking about a friend who I,
Didn't call.
Hadn't called.
And call.
yes, this call is in the same time as the last week or before? Before, so it's hadn't called.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't call.
It's hadn't called?
Yes,
Hadn't called is the
called.
first action.
called.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
because it's before last week.
Yes.
I didn't call in ages.
Yeah.
I think I
Threw away.
Throw away.
no.
Oh, wait.
Threw
Throw
away.
away
Threw
is
away.
the same time as
Simple
last week.
past.
The same time as last week.
No, was before.
Oh,
It's before. So if it's
Ha.
before, it's
So it
Past
has to
perfect.
go.
had thrown.
Had thrown away.
No.
Okay.
Thrown away his phone number by accident.
Thrown away.
And we
Hadn't been.
hadn't been.
Perfect. Hadn't been.
Yes.
Hadn't been.
Those from
In touch for months. Anyway, he
Called.
Called.
He called
It called
Yes.
me out.
He called me out.
Called me out.
of
of
the
the
blue.
same as the last week.
No.
Yes.
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 Simple
That's
past.
a coincidence.
Simple
Oh, yeah,
past.
simple past.
That's
He called me out.
Yes, he called me.
Okay, yes, it was fine.
Call me, yes. Yeah, we got it.
Yes.
Oh,
Good.
Call me out of the blue.
Out of the blue, it turned out that he
Past perfect.
He had lost.
He had lost.
He
he
had
had
lost.
lost.
lost my number 2, but then he
We had found.
Past perfect.
Found.
Found it.
Found it. Found it.
Found it.
Past tense.
a simple.
Okay.
He found it.
But he found it.
I have
Yeah.
one mistake so far.
Any questions?
No.
Oh,
No?
No.
Next, number 2.
Call.
Have you ever run into someone you were thinking about? No, I haven't, but I've experienced other coincidences. For example, one time a friend of mine
cold.
called me.
Call me.
Call me.
Call me.
This is the starting point.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, this is where we start. Okay.
Because she
Had
Left.
had left
had left.
her purse on the subway.
Continue.
She
Didn't
Didn't
know.
know.
didn't know.
Didn't know what to do.
Didn't know what to do.
And right then, my sister
Came.
Came.
Came home.
Came.
with a purse that she
Found.
Had
Had
found.
Had found.
Had fun.
Had found.
Had fun.
Perfect.
perfect.
past perfect or simple past.
Past
Past
perfect.
perfect.
Past perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Both
found.
cases are correct.
Had found.
Okay.
Both cases are correct. She found
Okay.
or she had found.
Or she had found.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
Excellent.
okay. Perfect. And
Because
on the
she
subway. And
found
guess
on the
what?
subway.
It
Was my friend.
Was.
It
Was.
it
It
was
my
was
friend.
my friend. Yeah.
Simple past.
simple past. Yes. Any questions on this?
No.
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 Perfect. Next, number 3. Have you ever met anyone with the same birthday as you? Yes, my friend
Decide.
Tom. The funny thing is that last year
Decided.
Simple past.
Decided.
our starting point. Last year,
I decided.
decided.
Why?
I decided to
Decided.
buy him something special because he
So I think something special because he
Had
Help.
Had
helped.
Had helped.
helped
Help me fix.
help.
my car many times. So I
wait. Many times. That means that can it work if we say helped?
No. Yes.
Yes. So both cases are okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's
but
correct.
for me, I understood it like it's an action that happened before decided. So this is why I think it's had helped.
Yes, it would be correct.
Okay.
And because he says many times, it's like an occurrence, like a recurring event per se.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Yep.
Anyways,
Okay.
let's continue. So I
got
Got him.
I got him this camera that we
Had seen.
had seen.
had
seen when
seen. Yes.
We had seen.
When
Were
we open.
open.
We were out shopping the way we were all
shopping.
open
open or present.
open.
presentations.
He laughed.
We laughed.
We had bought.
We had
We
bought.
had bought.
About.
We have vote.
We had bought.
Vote.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly the same thing.
Teacher, could you send
Yes.
us that picture, please?
Can you repeat, please?
Could you send us that picture?
This screen?
Yes.
Sure.
What's up?
There, I'll send it when the meeting is over, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Please, please. And
Any
thanks.
questions?
No.
That will be all, teacher, now.
Can I erase it?
Yes.
Delete.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
erase it and let's move on. Now, what do you see?
Somebody typing something in the cell phone.
They've been talking about someone and then they called you.
Yes, ask and answer the questions with your classmates. We're going to go back in sessions again.
Okay.
And give your own real answers.
Okay.
Yes, are you ready?
Yeah. Ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Go ahead. Great, everybody's back. Hello, everybody. Did you finish?
Hello.
Yes.
We're back. Oh,
my gosh.
Cari,
No,
thank you, Cari. Thank you.
wasn't me.
Cari,
Yes.
what you need to do is log out of the second one. The one that you're not using, log it out. All right. Let's continue. Before we go, we're almost finished. Yes, we should have plenty of time.
It's a small.
It's a small world. Listen to
Yes.
Jody tell a friend about a coincidence and answer the questions. What's the question number one?
How
How
did
did Jody
How did
and
Jody and Jenny first
First
get
to know each other?
Number two.
how long have
How
they
long
How long
have
have
they
they
been
been
They
friends
be
now?
friends now.
now?
Number
How
three.
long have
How
they
long
been
have
How
they
long
been
have
They
they been out
been
of touch
out
when
of the
they
touch
meet
when
up
they
again?
meet up again.
Again.
Four.
First
Where do they
one
both
both
living?
end
They
up
both
living.
End up living.
viviendo.
Five.
one by
How
How
one?
did
Did
they
they
try
They
to
face to
try
get
to
face?
get in
touch
touch
again?
again.
Touch again.
Number six.
What
What
Coincidence
coincidence
makes
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 both
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 speakers
speakers
say
say
small
small
world.
small
world?
world?
Listening.
Okay.
It's a small world. Listen to Jody tell a friend about a coincidence. Answer the questions.
So what about your friend Janine? How did you meet her?
Oh, well, there's sort of a funny story there. I met her at a summer program I went to when I was in high school.
Uh-huh.
It was right after my junior year, and Janine and I were roommates there. We got to be really good friends.
Oh, okay.
So I've known her now for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but we kind of lost touch for a while because I moved to New York and she was still in Chicago. So we never really got to see each other much. We were both busy and we just kind of lost touch.
Uh-huh.
I guess I hadn't seen her for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years when all of a sudden, one day she called me. Well, she left me a message on my voicemail and she said she'd moved to New York. And the funny thing is, I didn't know where she was working or anything. So I called her back, but we just kept missing each other. We were leaving voicemails for each other for about a week, and finally she left me a message with her work number. So I called it, and it said, "Thank you for calling the Garden House Restaurant," which is, like 2 doors down from my office, so
Right.
small world. So I went over there as soon as I found out, and I totally surprised her. It was really amazing to see her again. Like no time had passed at all.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we'd been working on the same block for a couple of months.
What a small world. That's really something.
All right, guys, it's 9 o'clock. Would you like to finish the activity or do you want to continue tomorrow?
No, we're finished.
Finish the activity.
Finish activity.
Finish the
Perfect.
activity, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Did you listen to the audio? Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay,
Yes.
I'm sending the slide to the WhatsApp.
Mm-hmm.
So go in
Okay.
sessions for only 2 minutes. Ask and answer the questions with your classmates.
Okay.
Okay.
There, let's go. Nancy, are you there?
Oh, yes, sorry.
It's okay. Can you go to the session or you need the invitation again?
What coincidence makes both speakers say a small word?
Hello.
Hello again.
Hi,
Hello, teacher.
Again.
we're back
Who's there?
again.
All
Who's
right,
there?
now we're going
back
to
to
listen. We're
First,
going,
both
yes.
speakers say small world.
Now we're going to listen one more time and then check your answers, okay?
Okay.
That's
Answer
okay.
the questions.
So what about your friend Janine? How did you meet her?
Oh, well, there's sort of a funny story there. I met her at a summer program I went to when I was in high school.
Uh-huh.
It was right after my junior year, and Janine and I were roommates there. We got to be really good friends.
Oh, okay.
So I've known her now for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but we kind of lost touch for a while because I moved to New York and she was still in Chicago. So we never really got to see each other much. We were both busy and we just kind of lost touch.
Uh-huh.
I guess I hadn't seen her for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years when all of a sudden, one day she called me.
3 or 4
Well,
years.
she left me a message on my voicemail and she said she'd moved to New York. And the funny thing is, I mean, I didn't know where she was working or anything. So I called her back, but we just kept missing each other. We were leaving voicemails for each other for about a week. And finally, she left me a message with her work number. So I called it, and it said, "Thank you for calling the Garden House Restaurant," which is, like 2 doors down from my office. So
Right.
small world. So I went over there as soon as I found out, and I totally surprised her. It was really amazing to see her again. Like no time had passed at all.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we'd been working on the same block for a couple of months.
What a small world. That's really something.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Good.
Do you have any questions?
Not
No.
No?
everything was clear?
Yeah. What about your answers? Your answers okay?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So
Okay, now let's check them. A little more there. So, how did Jody and Janine first get to know each other?
on a summer
Summer
program.
program.
Summer program.
High
The summer
school
program.
In a summer
program.
program.
When they were in the high school.
From high school?
Yes.
And they were.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
From high school? The summer program from high school?
When they were in high school.
When they were in high school.
When they were in high school, not from high school. That's right.
Okay.
Good. Next, how long have they been friends now?
10 years.
10 years.
About 10
They have
years.
been
Friends for 10 years.
for 10 years.
Okay, for
Yes.
10 years. I like that.
They have been.
Yes, complete question. Answer
Yeah,
is they have been friends.
They have been
for 10 years.
for 10 years.
Number 3, how long have they been out of touch when they met up again?
3
Never
to 4
got to
years.
see like 3-4 years.
They have 5 4 years.
Between 3 or 4 years.
4 years. 3 or 4 years.
Number 4, where did they both end up living?
New York.
New York.
New York.
New York.
New York
New York
and
City.
Chicago.
In Chicago and New York.
Nope.
Yes.
New York.
No.
In the same block.
And the same one, yeah, New York.
The same block.
How
New
they
York.
try to get in
Oh,
touch?
in the,
And
Both.
in the same block at New
Yes.
York.
New York.
New York.
New
Yes.
York.
How did they try to get
How
in
they
touch
try to
again?
get in touch?
By
Writing
calling each
emails.
other.
Voicemail
Voice
and
message
email.
that she left.
By
Send
Voicemail and
calling.
Send a
email.
message.
Yes.
Message that she left.
Calling and sending message.
Voicemail.
And messages. Yeah.
Yeah.
Voicemail.
Mates and
6.
what?
What
Work in the
coincidence?
same
They
block.
work
Especially
in the
makes
same
They
block.
all
They
work close to
live
that.
and work in the same
They
block.
work in the same block.
They work. The jobs are
Because they work at
same
the
blocks.
same block.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have been working.
In the
In
same
a, in a office and the restaurant.
Just working in the restaurant and the other in
2
the
months.
office.
And they had others.
There you go, guys. Perfect. That's good. That's great.
That is a small world.
Yeah.
It's a small world. We have to.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No.
No.
No? Can I erase everything?
No.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Perfect. We are finished for today. How was the class?
Was fine.
Fast.
Good, fast, really fast.
That's amazing.
Fast.
Very dynamic.
Dynamic.
Yes.
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 Very
Was,
dynamic.
was
Yes,
fast,
I
but
like it.
Really, we're done?
yes,
Oh,
we're done. Was it fast but good or fast not good?
Fast
It was
food.
fast, but
Fast good. Yes.
yeah.
Fast but good.
Good.
Perfect.
Very dynamic.
Okay, I have a lot of homework for you. Okay, I will send 4 slides on the WhatsApp group as homework.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, teacher.
Only we have to
And
do it at home, but don't send it, right?
yes, this
Okay,
one
got
you
it.
don't have to send it. We'll check it tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, got it.
The
Okay.
same the same activity, the same dynamic. You're going to go in sessions, compare answers. Once you strain out your answers, then we'll go to the main session and we go for the correct answers. Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much, guys. Have a great
Thank
evening.
you.
Thank
See you
you.
I
tomorrow.
will see you
You too.
tomorrow.
Thank
See
you
you.
so much.
See you
Bye.
tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Be careful,
Have a
friends.
nice
Bye,
day.
everybody.
Bye.
See you.
Bye, guys.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Bless you, friends.
Take care.
Take care, guys. Have a good evening.